I want to share with you a Brussels sprout side dish that I think would be awesome to have around during the holidays just because of some of the ingredients I'm going to throw in here. So first, I do have about a pound of Brussels sprouts, and I rinsed them, I sliced them in half and cut the little tip off, and then got rid of any leaves that were yucky. So I have my Brussels sprouts in my large mixing bowl, and then I cut up about a cup and a half of chestnuts, and they're roasted, cooked. So if you have them already at home because you made them, that's great. You can use that. If you don't, then you can buy them jarred or any type of packaged option at your grocery store. And they usually are out more around the holidays, but that doesn't mean you can't find them other times of the year. So I have about a cup and a half of roasted chestnuts that I'm going to add to my Brussels sprouts. And then I have about a cup of green onions, which you can skip this part if you don't like onions. I just love green onions, and I'm using only the white part. All right, so that's added into my mixture. Now I have something sweet, and that would be dried cranberries, and that's about a little more than a quarter cup, about a half a cup. Sprinkle that in there. It's looking nice and colorful so far. And then for my seasoning herbs, I have fresh sage leaves that smell so good, and they just really smell like Christmas or Thanksgiving. So I figured this was a great herb. It pairs well with the chestnuts. And I'm just going to rip, I don't know, I have like a little handful of sage leaves that are cleaned, and I'm just going to rip them into my mixture here. Okay. Some sea salt. Let me see, that's one big pinch, and I'll do another big pinch. Okay. Some ground black pepper. A few sprinkles of that. I feel like it comes out of here kind of little by little, so it might look like I'm putting more than there actually is. And lastly, a little drizzle of olive oil. So that was about 1 tablespoon, and I might want to add one more because this bowl is kind of packed now. All right, so that's it. That's all of our ingredients. Look at those colors. And I'm just going to lightly toss everything together. And here the Brussels sprouts are well tossed and evenly coated. They're looking fabulous. And you have 2 options now on how you want to cook them. You can either preheat the oven to 400, and I have a baking sheet here that I'm going to spread them out into an even layer and cook them for 30 minutes in the oven. And then I'm also going to pop a batch into the air fryer and compare the difference. And regardless, they're both going to come out fantastic. I just know. So I need to confess something that happened that's basically a fail. Apparently, when I messed with this timer, I must have broken it because it hasn't been clicking, and it's been in here longer than my 10-minute mark to toss them, and I started smelling it, and I think they're still good. They just are a little burnt, and they'll be okay. It's just not what I was trying to do. Oh well, that happens sometimes. I'm so pissed. I think I fixed it. It's moving now, at least. Before it was just stuck on the 20 minutes. I just want to hear it beep at the end of this, and I'll be happy. Okay, so as you can see, they just look completely burnt. They're not all the way burnt. They're still edible. It's fine. The Brussels sprouts are okay. They're nice and very, very, very toasty. The cranberries are okay. The walnut or the chestnuts aren't really, some of them are hard to eat, but it's okay because I have batch in the oven that I will not let burn. And in case you were wondering, I did not break my air fryer timer. I got it ticking again. So that chestnut was just too hard. No. I'm actually really pissed, even though I'm trying to say it's all okay. It works. Okay, I think I have redeemed myself because the batch from the oven is done, and look how much better those ones look. So air fryer with these was a fail only because I messed up the timer and overcooked them.